bad name. It's just bad characters.
All bad people have a good name?
Yes. Yes.
See, okay, great.
Half-full.
Morning, everybody. Brand new Kevin and Bean Show. It is Tuesday, April 18th. I'd like to start off today's show with a very, very fine story.
A very fine story.
A very, very good story, yes.
Okay.
Jilted woman cut off her lover's penis with a sickle.
Oh, a sickle?
That went south so fast!
Like a knife is bad enough, but this is a sickle?
A sickle. Yeah. Before fleeing with it.
The sickle?
Yes. Down the street after he told her he was marrying someone else.
Well.
So he had it coming?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Some would say. He kept quiet about what happened at his girlfriend's home. This is in India, by the way.
Okay.
A cop said he told doctors when he got to the hospital that he did it to himself.
Oh.
Now, why?
Fragile male ego. I don't want to tell the doctor that my lady friend cut off my wee with a sickle.
The unnamed couple have been going out for about 4 years.
Oh, no.
Yeah. The police said it was a case of attempted murder and being registered against the 20-year-old girl who they actually did end up finding, who was a neighbor of the victim. So she was his neighbor, and she was dating him for 4 years.
Okay.
And she cut off his penis.
Right.
Because he wouldn't leave his wife.
Wait. Kevin, I need you to tell this story better. You said...
I'm telling it this way on purpose.
Wait, but you said...
Girl cuts off his penis.
Because he was going to marry someone else, you said.
Because she was going to marry someone else. He was already married, and he was a neighbor.
Wait, because... Wait.
She was his neighbor.
No, neighbor doesn't even matter, Kevin. Hold on. They dated for 4 years.
Right.
And then he was going to marry someone else, you said. So she cut off his penis. But now you're saying he's already married?
That he had already been married to other people, yes.
Okay, so it's like multiple people.
Yes. In India, by the way, it's also the land of the arranged marriage as well. So that throws a wrench into things.
So was
Let's focus on sickle.
Was she marrying someone else?
The boy's marriage was fixed as he was... Okay, let me start again. She was supposed to marry somebody. He was supposed to marry somebody. Okay. He married somebody. They're neighbors. She couldn't handle it. She cut off his penis with a sickle.
Okay, so she wasn't going to marry anyone.
Right. And then, she wanted to marry him, but he was already married.
Okay.
And when he's already married and you want to marry him, you cut off his penis.
Right.
So the way she did it was she lured him into a three-way with his wife.
This is
So wife...
Okay.
Husband. Neighbor.
Okay.
Let's all have sex.
Right.
The guy said, all right, I'm in. But you need to put on a blindfold. By the way, blindfold.
Wait, what? Never.
That's what she said.
Never.
If they ask you to put on a blindfold, don't put on a blindfold.
No.
Because then she can bring out a sickle.
Sure.
And you won't see it.
Yeah.
So apparently she was unhappy that the marriage was arranged.
Okay.
And that he had married somebody else, and that her marriage was starting to be arranged, and she wanted him. So I guess it was if I can't have you, no one can?
Right.
Well, why chop off the penis with a sickle?
Well...
You not have a knife? Do you not have a...
Yeah, you would think a knife would do the job, but maybe a sickle, that's so aggressive. She was so angry.
It says here the girl invited the victim to her residence with his wife and cut off his private part using a reaping hook.
I hate this story so much. So the wife was there witnessing this all, or did she have a blindfold as well?
The wife, okay. The wife wasn't there.
Kevin! You're making this up
I'm not. I'm not. I'm just telling you.
She invited him over with the wife for a three-way.
Right. That's what he thought. The wife was there, and the next door neighbor put the blindfold on.
Kevin, is there a sickle or a penis in this story?
Yes.
Are
both.
you sure?
Unfortunately, both. And when he went to the hospital, he told him he did it.
Okay. Well, then that makes sense why he did that, because he didn't want his wife to find out that he was having an affair with the neighbor.
Right.
And she cut off his penis.
But this is what confused you. His wife wasn't there, but neighbors said his wife was there and was getting ready for a three-way. They were all ready to go. So he comes in, and she's like, oh, first we need to blindfold you.
Neighbors? Why are neighbors aware of Kevin, I hate
what?
that story.
How are neighbors what?
Aware of the three-way. You said neighbors suck.
The girl that cut off his penis with a sickle is his neighbor. Okay.
Just do the story about the guy that robbed the bank.
There was a guy that robbed a bank one time. And he did it so that he could go to jail because he didn't want to spend any more time with his ex-wife. All right, let me see if I can summarize better.
Please.
Okay. Neighbor, having sex 4 years. Okay. Guy, married, arranged marriage. He wasn't happy. He was saying he was going to leave, blah, 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 blah. She invites him over to her house. He thinks that she also invited his wife over to her house so that they're going to have a three-way. So she puts a blindfold on him and she cuts off his penis with a sickle.
What? That's crazy.
You weren't even listening that time. And that was the best I told. That was the best way I...
I need you later to go back and listen to this and see if you followed it.
The story that I just told that you weren't listening to.
Chip. No, the recap was great, Kevin.
Okay.
The other 7.5 minutes.
Okay, maybe.
Chip, did you follow any of it?
Okay, maybe.
Ralph, help me out! Help me!
All right.
This is the longest moment with Kevin ever.
There's a neighbor.
We're not going to have time to play this when we have to replay this every day for the rest of our lives.
I thought I was going crazy. Like, am I not paying attention?
Allie, you poor girl.
Oh, thank you, Ralph.
It was nuts.
There's a neighbor. Okay? Are we all on board there? Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
She's having sex with her neighbor.
Right.
Yes, good.
Right.
He's married.
Right.
Okay.
They've been having a relationship for 4 years.
So he didn't tell her he was going to marry someone else like you said at the beginning of the story.
Is that what I said?
Yes, absolutely.
He
said
was
the girl
married.
cut off his penis because he told her he was going to marry someone else.
Oh.
It's exactly what you said at the beginning.
He was married to someone else.
Very different.
Okay.
I swear to God.
Okay.
I want to go home.
So then neighbor invites him over for a supposed three-way with wife. Wife not there. Blindfold, sickle, penis.
Right.
Keep doing what you're doing.
So I messed up just though he was going to marry someone else. That's where I messed up?
No, because then you also said she told him she was going to marry someone else. It was part of the problem.
Yeah. And then the neighbors knew about the three-way,
right.
so they were all watching.
Knew about the three-way.
No.
Other neighbors got involved.
No, I wasn't even talking about other neighbors.
Well, you said, the neighbors knew about the three-way.
Right. Well, thank God you're here.
Neighbor. Man.
And you also said the penis was cut off during a three-way with the wife. Before you told us there was no three-way.
During what he thought was a three-way.
Very different.
Okay.
Very different than it was cut off during a three-way with the wife.
Neighbor, husband, wife. Three-way, neighbor's house, he thinks. Blindfold, sickle, penis. Boom.
I'm so tired of your Mad Libs world. I say we just all walk.
We all walk?
Call it a day.
All right, let's talk about today's Kevin and Bean show.
Kevin, what are you doing?
Right?
Right, Bean?
Right?